Wait. So what is up, Steel? How you doing? How are things going with the fam and whatnot? I realize my hair's all messed up. Whatever. You guys aren't looking at me anyways. Doesn't matter. I'm good. I'm playing Borderlands, so of course I'm good. We've been going for about 2.5 hours now, and have yet, yeah, exactly, little one, yeah. She's good. Have yet to be really interrupted by her yet, so I have a feeling I'll probably end up just stopping once she wakes up, because as it is now, it'll probably be, I'm guessing it'll probably be another about half hour until she wakes up, so by then we'll be going for 3 hours, so I don't know if I'd really go more than that. We'll see. Unless you guys stick around and want me to play more after I take care of the little one, but we'll see what happens where we're at, because there's so much to this game. I was looking at, I have a list of now all of the DLC and stuff that is a part of this and kind of the order I want to go in. I was saying earlier with Brock, because he was asking about it, because he hasn't really even seen Borderlands at all, so I was telling him about the DLC and the fact that there are. All right, play more. I'll play as much as I can. If you don't mind me stepping away for 25 minutes or so to take care of the baby when she wakes up. But there's technically 10 DLC things that we're gonna do. Well, 9 technically. There's 4 major DLCs that they brought out, and those average from maybe about 4 to 6 hours, and then there's all these little DLCs that they came out with. The Tiny yeah. Have you played the Tiny Tina DLC yet? Because that's the last one we're gonna do in the order of things. I'm gonna play them in the order that they take all the break time you need. All right, I'm gonna play them in order of when they release them. Because the Tiny Tina one, I may do after I'm not going to give anything away, but I'm going to do after a certain point in the actual main story, because if you go play the Tiny Tina one before you get too far in the story, it gives away something. So for those of you watching and everything, so going to save it for YouTube. Nice. So I'm going to play them in order of how they release them, because it does kind of go through with the storyline. So the Tiny Tina one will probably be like the last piece of DLC. Plus, that one is really long. I actually played through it recently with one of my other characters, and it's a really long DLC. All of the main DLC, the 4 main DLCs that they came out with, were actually really long, and I'm really happy that they put so much into all of their DLCs, and it was definitely worth it. It was like $30 for the season pass. Have you played Back to the Future? Anyways, about the DLC, yeah. There's all these little ones that take like a half hour. They're just seasonal based. Like there's one that's based around Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. And then there's one based around like this wedding. So there's these little ones. So this whole big playthrough of all of these, this whole entire game and DLC and everything is gonna take a good chunk to do. So I am interested in Battleborn. That'll be one that I'm going to plan on streaming. The only kind of those games I have is Tales of Borderlands, and I haven't gotten that yet. I think Steel was referring to, unless he was asking about the Back to the Future Telltale game, which I don't know if he knows about, but I think he was asking about the Back to the Future NES game, because that's Steel, and that's what he does. But Steel, if you were talking about the Telltale Back to the Future game, I have it, but I have not played very much. Yeah, see, NES. Never mind. That's why I kind of just skipped over his question. But yeah, a little plan for things for Battleborn, and also for next week. I don't know if you guys were around. I don't know if I mentioned it last night or whatnot. You're going to stream Battleborn too? Okay. My idea for next week, usually Tuesday nights would be Borderlands, but next Tuesday is the release of the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures 2, the Assimilation. So I'm going to be streaming that on Tuesday night because it's release day. It'll be the first game that we actually stream on release day, so I was kind of excited about that. So that'll be next Tuesday, and then when Battleborn comes out, I won't be able to stream Battleborn. I don't think I'll be able to stream that night, but I think during that week I'm going to do some streaming of it as well. So I think those will be the two games that we stream on on or right close to the actual release day. That's what I want to do a little bit more and more as games that I'm interested in or that I'm going to get, is streaming them when they come out. I know everybody's going to do that. There will be tons of streams next week, probably with the AVGN game, so I don't really care, but I'm going to still stream it. But anyways, I feel like I'm just babbling on a lot here lately. I'm just going to play some Borderlands. Too legit to quit. That will be legit. Yeah, I'm excited. I forgot about this extra thing you can do with this. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to the AVGN sequel. I don't know if any of you guys have watched my playthrough that I did specifically on YouTube. That was a lot of fun and was very interesting, and was filled with a lot of rage from time to time. So, my only hope is that my computer will handle it. To do both Steam, and I know we've played Steam before and also streamed from Steam with like Meat Boy and some other things, but I looked at the specs that they suggest for that game, and it's right on the edge of what I can handle, which is sad because my computer just shows you how old my computer is. But so I'm gonna test it out during work next Tuesday, make sure it's all working and everything's set up correct, and that'll be the plan for next excuse me. Yeah, but we'll be watching you, man. Oh, okay. Nice, here we go. I'm not really paying attention to the game. Kill Henry. So here's Henry. Henry. Hello, Henry. But yeah, that's really my biggest concern, is to make sure that the game works for us, because I'm really excited to play it on release day. There's Henry. Alright, you know what? I don't need to shoot him. All I have to do is do this. Grenade. 1 kill. Good, something good, something good. A head. Do I have the head? No, I don't. Oh, it's a Mechamancer head. Nice. Sweet. But yeah, like I said, I do want to do that more with games that I don't tend to buy a lot of new games, only if I'm really interested in them. If I had, if I had more money or whatever, and we didn't have the little one now, I'd be looking into do more stuff that you guys may want to see or stream or whatever. But that'll be my hope, that I can stream more things as they come out with stuff that I'm interested in. Just so it can be fresh, because a lot of the games that we're streaming, of course, are a little older, which I don't mind doing. I like playing all the older games, too. I love streaming the old Mega Man games and NES stuff and Super Nintendo, so have I mentioned I love you? Are you going to start singing that song? Was that Luther Vandross, that song? Have I told you lately that I love you? Isn't that... Why was I thinking Luther Vandross? Is it? If that is, that's amazing that I was able to pull that out so quick. If not, then I just made myself look like an idiot. Gun damage. And this... I'm going back to the game here. Hold faster. Everyone's Mega Man. Everyone is Mega Man. Everything is awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of a team. Oh, God. So this shield here, I've never really used it, because it's... Everyone loves it. I mean, okay. It's a really weird shield. So it deploys. So when you get hit with a melee attack, it deploys roid damage. So that's cool. It's got a high capacity, higher than the one I have now. Its recharge rate is a little low, but then the recharge delay, it it takes 213 seconds to actually recharge. Let me try wearing it because I don't know if that's true or not. It takes 213 seconds to recharge its shield. I think maybe they just have it that way because it's the flavor text. It's something you're wrong. I don't know what's right. So let me see if that is the case for some reason. Maybe it's not, and it's just part of the. Okay, so it is. Why would they do that? No one would use a shield like that. You know? Why would somebody use a shield that takes 213 seconds to refresh itself? I don't get why somebody would do that. For a challenge? Maybe, but... Yeah, so that is true. It takes that long to refresh. I don't know why you would use it. I don't get it. Anyways, let's just go back to my other one then. So we're going to sell that one. It's cool, because it's a one-of-a-kind shield, but I would never use that. Alright, so what other side missions can we do here? Well, that has to return back into the dust. Why didn't... Oh, wait. No, I had to come here to do it. Okay. No, that'll do when I go back. I think I'm going to do the animal rights one now. We'll go back to the... Fighting robot Mega Man. I don't know if you guys ever watched the old, or if any of you are old enough to remember it, but the old Mega Man cartoon. That was where it was at. I loved the Mega Man cartoon. I actually have all them on a disc somewhere. All the episodes on a disc somewhere. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do this. I just need to go to a transport. Jeez. Well, you're okay. How's that? How's that make you feel? Alright, so we're going back to the wildlife exploration. Or exploitation. I always call it exploration. It's a wildlife exploitation preserve. Thanks, Pat.